Hopefully, our listeners like awards shows.
I hope they like libations, because I am here for a libation and the celebration of libations.
Werner's back.
Werner has never left. I have been sleeping in your closet.
Werner is back. So Werner, you've just been sleeping this whole time?
Yes, I have wrapped myself in the Baby Yoda blanket.
There's Baby Yoda blankets now?
Yes, it's made from the carcasses of Baby Yodas.
I was going to say the skin of Baby Yoda.
Yes. I want to see and skin the baby.
That doesn't seem like it would be very warm.
No, but it's very green. It's also eco-friendly.
Do you think his skin, or does his skin really stay green when he dies, or does it kind of rot away?
I know from experience.
Okay.
Yes. Welcome to another episode of Bored and Annoyed.
Never seen a dead Yoda. He just disappeared.
Yes, well, come to your closet. I have many.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, Bored and Annoyed. I'm Jackson. I'm here with Werner.
Yes,
today.
Home at the movies is home again. Okay. Sick, home.
All right. Let's... I don't know how long I can do this.
Do what, Jackson?
My patience is being tested all day at work recently, so, adding to it with...
Is this trying your patience,
Yes,
Jackson?
a little bit.
Too bad I'm here for the whole episode. I'm never
Let's
leaving.
do it. If you just do the discussion for the Oscars and the reviews, and you don't talk about dead Baby Yodas in that voice, Werner, we're fine. On that note, are we ready to start the show?
I think we are ready. Are you able?
So I guess I want to start out, Werner, by plugging the Downright Nerdy podcast, mainly just because I'm on it. Not because I care about the people or anything.
Are they down and dirty and nerdy?
Yes, right.
Oh, this is great.
No, on YouTube right now, we basically, Michael hosted they're doing a series to prepare for Picard. So they've been going through all the seasons of The Next Generation. All the seasons of The Next Generation, and they got to the movies. So I was on the last two discussions with them discussing First Contact, and Insurrection was the other one.
I had always wanted to be in a Star Trek show or movie.
You'd fit right in.
I would
say.
I am Picard's father.
Are you sure that you haven't been? First of all, are you positive?
My life is storied with many performances, both in real life and also on screen.
Because I've got to tell you, if I was casting Star Trek, I would put you in there as like an admiral for, some other vessel. Maybe you're like a Romulan or something.
Yes, you would put the bumps on my forehead.
Yes, right. But no, so those are on their YouTube page. Just go ahead and look up Downright Nerdy Podcast on YouTube. Those two episodes are on there. I will be watching Star Trek Nemesis this weekend, and I will be live on there this weekend for that.
Oh, this is scary. Nemesis.
Tom Hardy. Yes.
Hardly the greatest thing in that movie, if you ask me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, you have a lot of memories
I have
of Nemesis.
many opinions.
Have you sat and watched Nemesis?
Yes, I said I would do it better. I would be an old clone of Picard.
Oh, so you do remember the plot then? Huh?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, big fan of Nemesis?
Big fan. Huge.
Yeah? Okay. But yeah, so if you want to hear my opinions on Star Trek, I'm not going to give them here. You can check it out right there.
Downright Nerdy
Podcast.
Yes, download it today.
Yeah. Or just go stream it from YouTube.
Or this also.
Boomer.
Yeah.
You gave birth to the boomers.
Yes, I am a boomer. I'm a booming boomer. I boomed and then I made a boomer.
All right, Werner. So what do you think of the Oscar nominations in general? I've got them up here. Let's just, wait, actually, you wanted to talk news first, didn't you? You had a couple items.
So have you seen this trailer? It's for a movie show called Morbius.
Morbius. Yes, it looks terrible.
Yes, it looks like a giant dog shit of a human that excreted it out.
And it's funny because I'm watching Dracula, or I had just watched the first episode of Dracula on the Netflix. Yes, the Netflix. Yeah, I had just watched that, and I'm watching this Morbius thing, and I'm kind of like, it's got me in the vampire mood.
Yes.
So like the first 15 to 20 seconds of the trailer, I'm like, okay.
And then he starts describing his powers.
Yeah, and it's just a formulaic
and he's
garbage
like, it's so terrible. He's like, I'm going to go to a cave. This is where I will get my powers.
So I take it, Werner, you're not ready to give this movie a legitimate shot? Or?
Look, I love Michael Keaton as much as anyone. But fuck you, Sony, for putting him in your movie.
Does that make you mad?
In your movie trailer.
Why? Because you're not in the movie?
No. It is because he will only be in the fucking movie for one scene, and that will be the scene that is in the trailer, and it will be 2 minutes long, and it will only be at the end of the movie. It's like when I'm losing my voice because I am getting so excited. It is like when in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 trailer, they show the Rhino and he is going to get hit in the face.
Paul Giamatti.
Yes, he's going to get hit in the face with the manhole cover. But then that was the ending shot.
So you think that's your prediction? This is the end of the movie.
That is your ending. He is going to go to jail because he is a bad man. He is a vampire. He's going to go to jail. And then Michael Keaton is going to go, hey, what's up, Doc? And it will be the end of the film. And it will say, coming soon, the Sinister Six.
You know, this is some great insight. I might have to call home and let him know that he's not on the podcast
No, he
anymore.
has no need to show up ever again.
But yeah, no, I think it looks stupid. I think it looks like formulaic garbage.
It is Sony holding all of the Marvel hostage.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So
you want your Spider-Man?
Are you going to see this? Or is this the beginning of your? Because I remember, I remember you saying fan. Venom 2 is out, right? You're not going to go see Venom 2?
I mean, this is home you are talking about. Werner Herzog, will not be seeing anything.
Okay.
I am not a Marvel fan. I am not a Marvel fan.
I'll text home and find out if he's going to go.
Yes, we'll find out.
I'm sorry that Werner's being so difficult today.
I have a feeling that he will not be seeing this.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks terrible.
It looks quite awful.
What else did we have to talk about again? Or was
the Black Widow trailer.
Black Widow, that looks great.
It looks great. It's a Marvel corner for your news today. We also have Doctor Strange 2.
Oh yeah, Doctor Strange. Yeah.
Yes. So it has lost its director
over creative differences, right?
Yes.
So this is where I know that me and Home, we kind of disagree a bit here. I don't really like when this happens because I feel like maybe we would have gotten something way outside the box, right?
Yes, you are right.
Even though like you might have messed with the thing they've got going, which is great, I would say. I mean, I can't complain about how Marvel has been handled.
Yes.
But
biggest box office ever.
Yeah, but
Huge.
Let's see something just fucking crazy, especially since I heard this was going to be like an H.P. Lovecraftian weird like horror-esque Marvel movie.
Yes.
I hope that's still in the cards.
What does the H in HP stand for? Herzenhagenflog.
Herzenhog, yeah. No,
yes.
That's you just totally got me there. I mean, I could answer it.
I just answered it for you.
Let's see here. I'm pulling out my
he's got the
Lovecraft
book right now. Look at the tentacles on the cover.
Howard Phillips Lovecraft. Isn't that sad that I have this? His. Can you say that, please?
The complete fiction of H.P. Lovecraft.
There you go. Yeah, I have that, and I didn't know his name was Howard. But
yes. Okay, Howard. So yes, I would say that if I were Home, I would probably guess that he says this is both a bad and a good thing.
Okay.
Because creative differences.
Well, I want to know your opinion, Werner. I don't care. Home's not here.
So I would have to say, if I am jumping into the fray on this great podcast that you have here, boredandanoid.com, so great. What I would say is, this is not a good thing.
Okay.
You are losing your director.
Okay.
When you have effectively a year and a half.
Oh, yeah. Is there a release date for this movie?
Yes, it is May of next year. And this is a dangerous time that we all live in.
I feel like if it was any other studio, I'd be more worried about it.
Yes, but also the last time that they lost a director, we got an Ant-Man that could have been directed by a great visionary director.
Okay.
Whose name I cannot remember.
Well, that's because you're getting old.
Yes, I am a booming boomer.
Now, actually, I'm going to pull some news out. The New Mutants apparently is back on.
Yes, it looks like dog shit.
Okay. All right. Then we can move on from that topic then. Just wanted your opinion on it, Werner.
I mean, I cannot believe this is not cinema. The Scorsese is right.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am on that side
You're
of the field.
You're on the Scorsese. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Sweet.
Greatest man who has ever lived.
I mean, he
never put me
great.
in one of his films, but I love to be spurned.
Again, are you sure about that?
I am a spurned lover.
Are you sure that you haven't been in his movies?
Look.
You may have been in one of his movies. I mean, you've been around for a while,
I have been around for a while, but also I do not remember over half of my life.
I was just going to say, I mean, with all the career highlights you've had,
yes,
I can imagine it gets really tough to kind of piece it all together.
Oh, wait, no, it wasn't John Wick. It was Jack Reacher. Yes.
I didn't remember you were in Jack Reacher.
Yes, I was the man who had I had a glass eye.
Okay.
I had a contact.
Okay. I like that movie.
I was a dangerous man. You could not trust me.
Okay. Well, you don't seem very trustworthy in a lot of your roles.
Yes.
I'm a big Grizzly Man fan. Your narration and putting that film together about that guy who, lived with the Grizzlies in the summers and then brought his girlfriend up to live with the Grizzlies. And then they both got eaten.
And then he had sex with the bears.
I don't remember that part. Did you cut that from the...
I did.
Is that in the director's cut?
That was in the family. That was in the not family friendly.
Wow.
Have you not seen the X-rated?
No.
Oh.
No, I've only seen R. Timothy Treadwell.
This is because you are pussy.
Gee, I didn't know it was available. Put it out for release on Blu-ray or something before you start calling people pussies on the show.
I am sorry. I have had too many libations before I came out of your closet.
So is there any other news topic before we kind of hop into the actual...
So, I don't know, but maybe you have heard of this movie called A Parasite.
Yes.
Yes, there is a show. It is coming out.
An English show.
Yes, no subtitles.
No subtitles. It's in English.
Yes.
Apparently, they won a bidding war with Amazon for it. HBO did. And they aren't even sure yet whether or not it's going to be a remake of the movie done in English or if it's going to be a sequel or what it's going to be. But it did get a show.
I don't ever want a remake. The first is perfect.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It is a perfect movie.
Yeah, it's great.
What we should do is we should take the concept and we should expand upon it. Okay,
how would you do that? Would you cast yourself in the film?
I will play all the roles.
Okay.
Have you seen the movie Eddie Murphy, A Nutty Professor?
Yes. That's what you imagine?
This is how I want to spend my twilight years.
Okay. So
heavy prosthetics.
Apparently, Adam McKay, or I believe that's his name, the guy who directed Vice. He's kind of got a co-producing. He's making it with Bong.
Yes, I love the Bong.
Do you think that those two will mesh?
I think that they will pull both of their styles and they will bring them both together so that the humor of the McKay and also the darkness of the Bong will blend together.
Yeah, I agree. I kind of like the pairing.
Yes. The humor will be great and also the darkness will be great.
Yeah, I would
Do you
agree.
remember the band from the early 2000s, The Darkness? I believe in a thing called love.
I don't...
Woo, woo, woo.
Speaking of music,
yes,
Billie Eilish tagged to do the next Bond song. What do you think of that?
Oh,
Werner?
she is the greatest talent of her generation.
Oh, really? Hasn't she been around for like a year? Or she's probably been around longer, but
Yes,
she blew up in the last year.
It is a very easy claim to make because she is only 19 or something along those lines.
Okay.
And also, everyone in her age bracket is no longer making real music.
Okay.
They are making beeps and boops on the screens.
Now, how do you think she fits as far as a Bond song?
She will fit right in with that Adele lady who has such a wonderful voice.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm excited about it. Good for her,
Yes.
first of all.
I will also be doing a duet with her. Breaking news.
Well, I certainly can't wait for that.
Yes.
I mean, I was excited about Billie Eilish, but now I'm just so pumped it's ridiculous. So
Yes, I will be singing all of the low points of all of the songs.
A little interesting to me. I mean, the movie looks like it's pretty much done.
Yes.
Apparently the song doesn't happen till after. Way after. I mean,
Why would you ever need it? In fact, it's probably better that it put in at the end, because then you can look at the whole film and you can say, what are the lyrics to this song?
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
That's very true. I mean, or you can just, what's it called again? No Time to Die.
No
I mean,
Time.
you can almost make the song up as you read it.
I am getting goosebumps thinking about this song. It is going to be so great.
I'm excited for the song. I'm excited for the movie.
Yes.
Is that it for news?
That is it for the news, other than the so poor Oscar nominations.
Oh, you don't like them?
I don't like anything. I am a booming boomer.
Okay. So let's talk about it. Hold on. Let me pull this up. I had it up, but, due to technical difficulties, I am an idiot. So I lost it. But hang on 1 second here.
Don't worry. I have it right here.
Thank you very much. Yeah, let's start with Best Supporting Actress. Let's just do that.
Okay, yes. Who is okay, so we have Kathy Bates in the Richard Jewell. We have a Laura Dern in the Marriage Story. We have a Scarlett Johansson in the Jojo Rabbit. We have a Florence Pugh in Little Women. And we have a Margot Robbie in A Bombshell.
Okay. I have not seen Bombshell.
Bless you.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Thank you
indeed.
very much, Werner.
Yes.
Holmes usually pretty rude about stuff like that, so it's nice to...
Yes, I am sure he just cuts it out and says, no, do not be in my show.
Yeah. Depends on how lazy he is that week.
It is
right?
true.
Yeah.
He is a very lazy human being.
Sometimes.
Yes.
But no, so actress in a supporting role, I only saw 4 of the 5 of these. By the way, I will say that I think out of any year with these, I've seen the most shit. Best picture, I have already seen all of them.
Yes.
That's a new thing for me.
Yes,
maybe,
do you accredit this to your podcast?
No, because we saw more stuff last year, I feel
yes.
like. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's the case.
I see everything all the time.
Okay. You're the all-seeing. They send you the screeners, huh, Werner?
Yes.
But yes, I like this especially because I made a $5 bet.
Oh, yes.
After I saw Little Women that Florence Pugh would be nominated for Best Supporting Actress.
Yes.
So that makes me happy.
I feel like she maybe should have been nominated for Best Leading Actress in a leading role. Leading. Because she...
Leading?
Yes. Because she was in the Midsummer.
I feel like maybe that's what this was.
Yes,
she had a great year. She had 3 really good movies. Have you talked to Holm? Has he had a chance to see the wrestling one yet?
I do not think he has.
Okay.
But what I know is that I'm sure he will love it because she is fucking fantastic.
Yes, she is very good. But yes, so that I like.
It's a consolation prize, though.
I agree. I'm going with Kathy Bates, though.
Yes.
That's my opinion.
I love the Jojo Rabbit, Scarlett Johansson.
She was great.
I wish I had a mother like her when I was in Germany.
Oh, really? It was
or
tough?
Austria, or wherever I'm from.
Yeah, was it tough growing up?
It was tough not knowing where you were.
So actor in a supporting role. We have Tom Hanks, The Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Anthony Hopkins, The Two Popes, Al Pacino and Joe Pesci, both for The Irishman, and Brad Pitt. I'm going to guess Werner liked that Brad Pitt performance.
Yes, he was my man.
Okay. I'm going to go Pesci. And a lot of this I'm just going to go through quickly because we kind of had these arguments. Me and Home did anyway. If you have any different opinions from Home,
yes,
be sure to share them. Foreign language film. We don't even have to go through that. We know it's going to win.
Yes, it will be The Parasite.
Yeah, The Parasite. And let's talk about, I did see that The Lighthouse is there for cinematography.
Oh, is it about time? Yeah. It is about time.
Yeah. So we've got Lighthouse, Joker, Irishman, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood in 1917. 1917 is going to win because it's kind of a gimmick movie, but we'll get into that shortly when we discuss the film. Werner, I'm assuming you saw 1917.
Yes, I also lived it.
Okay. Yes.
But also Roger Deakins.
Yes.
He's
pretty good.
He is great.
Yeah. Did he win for Blade Runner 2049? I feel like he might have won for that.
I am pretty sure he did.
Yeah, so he's pretty good. I can't complain if he wins. Certainly.
They should just name the award the Roger Deakins Award.
For cinematography.
Yes.
Cinematography.
Yes.
Now, all right. I'd be okay with that. All right. Now let's go through. Let's just jump into actress, actor. Actress, we've got Cynthia Erivo for Harriet. I can't say that without thinking of, you ever see So I Married an Axe Murderer with Michael Myers?
Yes.
The Austin Powers Michael Myers. He's got that.
I prefer the other Michael Myers.
The other one? Yeah.
Yes.
Harriet. Sweet Harriet. But yeah, anyways.
Yes.
A little bit different of a tone to this Harriet, I believe.
I would assume so.
Yes. But yeah, so her, Scarlett
Johansson.
Double fist in the awards.
She's double fist in the awards.
Yeah.
With her marriage story.
Cerise Ronan for Little Women, a Renee Zellweger for Judy, and Charlize for Bombshell. And this just shows how big of a misogynist I am because I've only seen 2 from this section.
Yes. You are a sexist.
Yes. Apparently so.
Deal with it.
Director Martin Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino, Bong.
Who do you have here winning?
I feel like it's going to be Sam Mendes.
I feel like that is a cop-out because it is the most recent of movies.
Okay. So do you think this was an awards season placement of this movie?
What I think is...
This is the Roma of 2019? Or?
What the real problem is when you look at the nominations, there are no films practically that have come from anything before August.
True. I think that there were some performances early in the year. I would venture to say that there was stuff in Hotel Mumbai that could have been nominated.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Yes.
In Us.
Yeah.
That is a snub.
Special effects. Is Alita in here? I don't think Alita was nominated, right?
No.
Sound editing.
When I look at big missed opportunities, I look at the score and I say, how is there no Avengers Endgame in the award?
Yeah, you could put that in there. How is Rise of Skywalker? Get the fuck out of here. We've heard that score 50 times by now.
There's almost no work that went into it.
Yeah, okay, so that one. And you see, I know Home, you probably agree with him that Togo should have been in the score category.
It's a wonderful film.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Togo was great. So visual effects, it is not in there. So
that is a crime.
I would like to give a shout out to this because I'm glad this is in there. And I think to me, this would be for film editing. The runaway winner here for me would be Ford versus Ferrari. And that's an odd one because it's just like a racing movie, but the way they cut those racing scenes together, the excitement of the movie, it felt like it was just perfectly flowed, you know?
Yeah, so who were the nominees for editing?
Irishman, Parasite, Joker, Jojo Rabbit, and Ford versus Ferrari.
Yes, I think there is a clear winner there.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was great.
The Ford v Ferrari.
Ford v Ferrari. You don't say verse. You don't say verses.
There is no verses. Only V's.
And by the way, folks, in my headphones right now, there's a little bit of it cuts out once in a while. So if that's happening on the recording, blame Werner.
Yes.
It's like for a split. It's like for a quarter of a second at a time, but I'm pretty sure it's not picking up. But anyway, yeah. So costume design, I thought of Home on this one too. I know that he really doesn't like when like the oldie time costumes always win.
Oh, look at this. It's an old movie with old people wearing old things. Let's give them an award because they looked at old pictures and said, let's do that.
So, yeah. So, I mean,
it's a shit.
What's your go-to here? Costume design.
Which,
we got Joker. Werner can't really see. He doesn't have his spectacles tonight. Joker, Jojo Rabbit, The Irishman, Little Women, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
None of the above.
Oh, wow. Alita would beat those, in your opinion.
Alita had more creativity. Also, Avengers would also beat it.
Yeah, that's true. I like that.
Did you see how many costumes they had to make? There's so many costumes, so colorful.
I would say The Mandalorian would beat any of those too. Your show, The Mandalorian.
I would say my own closet would beat most of these movies.
All right, so we're gonna go actress, actor, picture here. We're gonna go ahead and
I agree.
Okay, so just to wrap this up. So wait, we talked about this already. Marriage Story. How did we get off this? Did we pick winners here? We had Harriet, Marriage Story, Little Women, Judy, and Bombshell.
How has your podcast gotten this far? You don't even remember where you are.
I think I'd pick Cerise from here, but Scarlett was great too. But I can't say
I would take a Scarlett.
I didn't see 3 of these women. So did you only see that movie, Werner? Is that the only movie you saw on this list?
No, I told you already. I have seen all of them.
Oh, you've seen all. Okay. All right. So your opinion matters the most there.
Yes, I am fully educated.
All right. Actor. We have Antonio Banderas, which I just heard of this fucking movie, this Pain and Glory. I don't know anything about it. Haven't seen that one. We got DiCaprio, Driver, Phoenix, and Price. I'm going Phoenix.
Yes, this is a clear winner, a landslide.
So from what I understand, you actually tried out for this role. You auditioned for the role of Joker, right?
Yes.
Why didn't you get it?
Too old.
Too old to begin the training?
Yes.
Remember Star Wars?
Do you remember the Star Wars? I went in and I said, give me the role. I want the role. And then they said, but how could you possibly look at Robert De Niro and think, this is my father? And I said, I am an actor.
This is my father?
Yes, do you not remember the thing he did when he had the imagination?
Yeah, but wait a minute. Oh, because his like that was like the dad who raised him from the television set
from
watching the late night show. Okay. I was going to say, that was a different character.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I know all things.
Are you sure you're not just losing your mind a little bit here? Or?
No. No.
And Best Picture.
Yes.
Ford v. Ferrari, The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Women, Once Upon a Time, Marriage Story, Parasite, and 1917. What's your winner here? What do you want to win? I think I know what Werner wants to win.
Firstly, I would just like to say that I listen to your podcast religiously.
Okay.
Because I am in your closet. But Home called like 90% of these movies.
Okay.
I was very impressed.
Sure.
Because he understands like things.
Okay.
He understands the archetypes in which the things that they knew.
Well, yes. Yeah, you're right. No, I remember when I saw Ford v. Ferrari with Home, that was just like your home run guaranteed Oscar winner.
It was guaranteed. It's such a best picture. Look at all the fathers.
Is Home ill because Christian Bale wasn't even nominated for Best Actor in a Motion Picture for
biggest
this year?
snub ever.
Really?
No. But it's pretty big.
Yeah, it is pretty big.
It's a pretty big one.
But yeah, so I'm going to say Parasite, I want to win. Jesus, it's a tough what I think is going to win. I have no fucking clue. I guess 1917, I guess.
I think it's going to be the 1917.
God.
What I think, though, is maybe this is a very tough year. Ford v. Ferrari would be a great movie.
I would not be mad if it won. I would be happy.
Jojo Rabbit would be maybe my pick.
Okay.
Maybe Marriage Story is a beautiful story, but it's not for me.
Oh, man.
I am sorry.
Don't make me laugh. I got a little bit of a cough here.
It's a 1917.
Now, Werner, you better stay really far away from me because I know you're old. If I cough on you, it's going to be a real problem. You know, you could die, literally die, because old people don't have any sort of immune system.
No, I am already dead.
Right.
I am dead on the inside and on the outside, also physically.
Got it. But yeah, I mean,
I would also take Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Look at you, you're going. See, now you're just trying to...
I would take anything over 1917 or Little Women because I never saw anything.
I thought you've seen everything.
I forgot it all.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, that's the Oscars. You don't have to watch them now. We'll just let you know who won.
We'll discuss them and maybe shit on the discussions.
Oh, I'm sure we're going to have problems with whatever happens here. But we did see one of those movies.
Yes.
Over the weekend, I believe we both saw 1917.
1917 was a year, and it is now also a film.
It was, what was it, a couple of years after you were born, I would assume? Do you remember your birthday, or what do you think here?
Personally, I like to think that I was just breathed into existence at a time that no one was paying attention.
Actually, no. You weren't born for another 25 years after 1917.
So they tell you.
Yeah. Oh, they're lying on the wiki?
My favorite show is Dracula because I can relate.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So 1917, World War I movie. Two dudes are given a mission to go warn another battalion, or that they're walking into a trap. Basically, they need to travel, 8 or 9 miles or 20 miles or whatever the hell it is. And the movie takes place in real time. It is simulated to look like one shot, though actually I believe it ends up looking like 2 shots.
There is one shot that goes to black.
Yes.
And then you wake up and you say, oh my God, it's now one shot again.
Yes. And it's good.
It is a very good film, very effective.
Yes, it's very effective. Yes, it's beautiful to look at.
Yes, it's very impressive. Moments of greatness.
I can say, though, that if you're hoping for like a Saving Private Ryan-esque film, like a, more standard war film fare, or even something like as a little bit more trippy, like Apocalypse Now, or even like Platoon or something, it is not that. It is very much a artsy war film.
Yes, I felt like I was watching a very artsy Let's Play on the YouTubes.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. But what'd you think of the movie?
Performances are great. Visuals are fantastic. There are moments in which you watch it and you say, this is true beauty on the screen.
Yes.
And also emotionally effective.
Yeah, it sneaks up on you in that regard a little bit.
But also, I did not love it.
No, I didn't love it either.
It was pretty good, though.
I liked it. Yes, I liked it. I don't understand.
The hype is way too high for this movie.
I would agree. And I thought that it looked great. Again, there's a couple shots in this. And honestly, I don't even think we need to go into spoilers on this because there's not much to say,
there
right?
Was one spoiler, so I guess spoiler warning. Do we have grades?
Yeah, I'll give it a B. I'll give it a B.
I would give it a 17 out of 37.
Okay, perfect. Wow.
No, that is a bit harsh.
That's like a D. D minus F? What is that?
I sort of made it up as I was going along. I will use my traditional rating system, which is how many ravens would I send to tell people about this movie? And I would send 7 ravens.
7 ravens. So 7 out of 10. I'm assuming you have 10 to send.
No, I have 9.
Okay. All right. Okay. So it's a little better than a 7 out of 10. All right.
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah. So we'll get Holmes' real grade when he's back.
Doesn't matter.
But yeah, so there's a couple shots in this. There's one involving the forest and a man singing that I thought was like masterfully done. That was probably my favorite. Funny, I just called it a couple shots. And I said that because while it is disguised as one cut, it becomes a game to try and figure out where those cuts are.
It is a little distracting.
It is.
Because I found like 7 in the first half an hour.
Well, and it's not like if you didn't know, like we went with a couple friends of ours who didn't know about the gimmick and like they didn't notice.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
This movie is not marketed very well. How are you supposed to say one shot in your trailer?
Yeah, that's true. But
you
yeah,
should
there's a
probably.
scene including it involves a forest and this man singing and there's soldiers kind of sitting around and the camera does some neat things.
Yes.
And you can tell that's one shot and it's very impressive. There's another scene where a man is running through a city. It's kind of been in the trailer. And all the lighting is from like fire candles, fires, flames, whatever.
Flares.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
that was maybe the most visually impressive one, or maybe
Very
at least
impressive.
it was beautiful.
very impressive. But and it's funny too, because the main shot we've all seen in the trailer is the one where he runs out of the trench and he's running and the explosions are going off. And it's
Yes.
like, if you're seeing that in the trailer and you don't know about the gimmick, it might not be as impressive. And there's no way
Yes.
to advertise the gimmick. There's no way to advertise the difficulty with that there must have been
Yes.
in getting that shot. So we've seen movies like that where the camera cuts and there's explosions and shit. But the fact that that is how they did that, where the camera's in the trench and then it's
And then it is out
out
of
of
the
the trench, it's awesome. It is awesome.
It's all drones.
I don't think it was a drone. I really don't.
Do not let them lie to you.
I don't think it was a
Have
drone.
you seen Star Wars?
I'm gonna.
Do you
be
know how
honest
many
here.
drones
I'm
we
gonna-
have?
I could have just pretended that I was really smart and guessed, but from what I understand, there's a guy with a camera in the trench on like a dolly or whatever, like a steady cam, and there's like a truck with a crane thing.
Yeah, with
and
a
he
computer
quickly,
thing.
during the shot can go boom and put it on the truck, and then the truck takes over and it moves and it brings the.
How did they hide the truck wheel marks?
I'm pretty sure they figure that out.
CG.
Yeah.
Everything is CG. Whole movie CG.
CG. Yeah. Well, you know, and the other thing that's crazy about this is too, is like, you know, we're thinking about, me and Home reviewed Lawrence of Arabia last year. And we were talking about,
I was in that movie.
Yeah. You played that little kid, the little boy.
No, I was one of the-
you were old. You were Alec Guinness in that.
I was in disguise. I was
Okay.
it was one of my first roles.
Okay.
I was an extra
Okay. All right.
in the battle scene.
There you go. Well, yeah, they had to, you know, if somebody fucked up, you had to basically take a broom and cover the footsteps.
Yes,
you know?
it was bullshit.
Well, and then there's like shit like this. Like, imagine if you fuck this up and it's like an 8-minute shot. You
Yes.
know, then it's like, oh god damn, we got to go figure out all this shit and fix it. So it is impressive. It's more of a technical impressive to me than it is a you know, it doesn't quite reach the levels of other war films. Let's just say that. I don't think it's one of the great war films.
No, there are moments of greatness though. Like the shot where the man is dying.
Yes.
Yes, he is crying. He's saying, "Right to my mother." I said, of course I already did.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good. That scene was very arresting. That psyche, the blood and that was good. That was good.
That was a very good scene.
It's a good movie.
I also really like the scene where the music really starts. The one that you were talking about in the field with the explosions.
Yes.
Yes, when he is running out, the music is all starting and it is becoming very big and very loud.
And it's
it is
cool.
Great.
It's cool how he like runs into people and trips over, and it's like that probably just happened. And yeah, that would have happened. So they just left it
absolutely
in.
what would happen.
Yes.
I also love that you get to hear Benedict Cumberbatch. He says a swear.
It's great. Yeah,
he
I love
says
Benedict in this.
He says
There's
the
one
F word.
scene. I loved Rob Stark in this.
Yes. Also, this was also a great ending to the film.
It was a great ending. I was shocked because I didn't think that I had learned enough about my lead characters to be so emotionally invested. And that then at the end, there was just something about it. Just maybe it's the universal feeling of family that you can't help but be emotionally affected by that scene. Right?
Yes. Yes. Well, also, you have literally seen a man go through hell.
Yeah.
And this is a very... If you if you are to take the movie and you sum it down into one sentence, it is that war is hell.
Sure.
Yes.
It's very Werner of you, by the way.
Yes. War is hell. And also so am I.
All right.
Do we have more to say? There's really not so much to say about this movie.
No.
It's very impressive. And also, I did not love it.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's good enough. Good enough for me. So yeah, shit we watched. And do you want to, by the way, you guys probably didn't need to know this, but the intro to shit we watched, we can play it here.
Whoa. Shit we watched.
That's actual audio of Werner.
Yes. Home reached out to me. He said, I need a legendary shit. And I said, I will oblige.
All right. Well, thank you, Werner. We appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah. So, from what I understand, Werner, you don't watch much. You see everything, but you don't watch much, right?
I see everything and I also forget it 10 seconds after. I am like a Dora or Dory, whichever one it is.
Okay. So, so I guess I'll kind of get started here. I've got 2 television shows. I'll just kick it off with that.
Oh, television, yes.
The first one is You. I finished both seasons of You.
You watched me?
No. You.
Why are you not watching me? You
the
said you watched me.
television show is called You. This is with all the rage with the young ladies. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. This is difficult enough as it is. But yes, this one is about Joe Goldberg. He's a creeper library guy who stalks women and gets obsessed with them, stalks them online, kills some people, whatever. It is incredibly stupid. The stupidity compounds, or it folds in around itself to the point where there's episodes of this, especially in the second season, where you're baffled by its stupidity.
It's a paragon of stupidity.
Yes, but it is fucking fun to watch. The character, the main guy, and I forget his name, but I feel like I need to say Penn Badgley. I didn't even have to get to the phone. Penn Badgley as the main guy, the creeper. Yes. He's great. I love this character. He's so fucked up.
You hear this first, ladies and gentlemen. He loves the creeper.
Yeah, and I think that's the design of the show. He's like a very charming guy, right? Yes. And it's fun. It's a stupid chick flick show, but it's fun. And it's kind of funny because this guy is everything that women kind of like say they want in a man at one time. And it's almost like, yeah, but if any guy is actually that, it might be kind of accurate that he's a fucking wacko.
Have you seen the movie that says what women want?
Yes. So Mel Gibson.
Yes. He is not what they want.
Right. Well, Mel Gibson, he doesn't have to stalk because all of their thoughts are just beamed into him.
Could you imagine if this man from You had the ability to hear the thoughts?
That would be interesting because he wouldn't need to go to the lengths that he does. One thing that's annoying that I'll point out about this show is that all he has to do to like stay hidden when he's stalking, he puts on a baseball cap. And then like if she's eating in the restaurant, he just can be in the restaurant and nobody ever notices him.
Yes, because it is so inconspicuous to put a baseball cap in when you are inside a building.
Yes. Well, and it's funny too because it kind of reminds me of Superman with the glasses, but it doesn't work in this because this is like
it's reality.
It's reality. And what's
it reminds
funny,
me.
though,
have you seen these Captain America films?
Yes.
Yes, every time he is on the run, he puts some sunglasses on and he puts a baseball cap on.
And he's not
and
Captain
then he's
America.
no longer.
Right. Yes, correct. But what's amazing about this is that he actually looks like a bizarro, scrawny, meth addict Superman. Like if he got some bulk, he would look like Clark Kent, this guy.
So you are saying JJ, he is just Superman?
JJ?
Yes, JJ.
JJ Abrams.
JJ is going to make the Superman.
Okay. All right. Fuck that up too, why don't you? Thanks, JJ. Please. Fuck up my whole life. I would really appreciate that. Is there anything?
He knows how to start things. He does not know how to finish things.
Well, you know what? Really? Now what would happen if JJ bought the lions? Has he ever taken something that was bad before? Or does he only take good things and run them into the ground? I think Ford should give the lions to JJ Abrams. Maybe we can see what he does with that. But anyway, I would give it a B-. Entertainment value, A-, B+. Quality, B-. It's fun. It's really fun. Oh, you know who the girl is? The love interest in the second season. And her name is Love, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Is the girl from The Haunting of Hill House. The one
is she the rogue one?
Who sees the bent neck lady. That one. Who has like the night terrors. That actress.
She is pretty great.
I like her.
She's a Netflix actress, so I'm not surprised that she is now in another Netflix show.
And a little news. Apparently, The Haunting of Waverly or Bly Manor has been announced. It's a lot of the same cast as The Haunting of Hill House returning. Same director and creator of The Haunting of Hill House returning. Apparently it's a new story, new family, completely separate story, but with many members of the same cast playing different characters in this version. So
it's going to be like an American Horror Story.
Yes, which I'm good with it. I'm fine with it.
I could never go on beyond season 1 of American Horror Story.
I agree, but
because I loved the first season so much.
Okay, well, let's see. American Horror Story, I don't think is as good as The
Haunting of Hill House. No, it's not even close.
And I believe in Mike Flanagan. I really do.
Yes, the Flanagans.
Yes. But the other show that I finished, The Expanse.
Oh, The Expanse. The one about the space and the expanse and they go into space.
They expand their knowledge of the universe. Yes.
They go out and touch the cerebral cortex of the universe.
You know, every time, and it's only once in a blue moon that I watch a show like this. The last one I really watched, I think, was Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, yes.
Which I thought was great.
Yes, it is Dwight's favorite.
I absolutely love this show. I adore this show. The gist is essentially there's Earth, there's Mars, and there's the Belt. And Earth and Mars are like warring main colonies now.
Yes.
Earth, the president of Earth, right? The president of Mars. It kind of brought everyone on those two planets together.
Sounds awfully nerdy.
Mars is obsessed with terraforming their planet, right?
Yes.
They want to turn it into an Earth. The Earthlings don't really appreciate what they have. And the Mars people don't understand how they can destroy the Earth the way they do because they've grown up for 100 years now on Mars. So basically, while Earthlings live for now, the Mars folks these people are born into a life where essentially they know that their place is going to be to help create a future for future generations.
Yes.
They know that they're not going to get this atmosphere by the time they die, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're concerned with future generations. So that's a nice setup for the show.
So there are the people who take it for granted, and then there are the people who say, let's maybe think about the children.
But they're pretty fucked up too, the Martians are too. Let's think about the children. It's true though. Yeah. And then there's the Belt, who are kind of just, they go get like supplies from the asteroids and shit that are, around in the Belt.
So there are the space cowboys.
Right. So like, for instance, they can't go onto a planet because they've never had gravity. So if they go onto a planet, it fucks with them to the point where they can't like if one of them goes to Earth and lands, within a day or two, they're going to get sick because their body, their muscle mass, they're not built for it. Right. So there's a lot of like really in-depth shit like all that. Yes. The characters are great. Lots of swearing in the 4th season, especially when Amazon gets a hold of it.
Yes, Amazon.
But yes, I basically there's an alien threat, right? Mm-hmm. That permeates through all 4 seasons. The proto-molecule, it's called.
Oh no, aliens.
Yeah, are you one? Werner, you might be one. But
no comment.
But I'm going to give this series, I'm I'm going to give it an A-. I am loving this shit. I can't wait until the next season. It takes a few episodes to really get rolling. One thing that definitely gives it a boost is the actors who pop up in it. You've got Thomas Jane in the first season. He's one of the main characters on the show throughout. You have Jared Harris from Chernobyl. That guy's in it. David Strathairn's in it. A bunch of people pop up, and
I am also in it.
Yeah, I love the show. Can't recommend it any more than I do. If you like sci-fi at all, this is one of those shows where it's like, God, I didn't realize I needed a show like this. I blew through it pretty fast. So
it is impressive.
But yeah, what have you watched? I know you're lazy. You only watch like one thing.
I have watched two things.
Okay.
I have watched The Witcher.
Oh, really?
I have watched most of it. Sometimes it is pretty good, and other times it is kind of a slog.
The first episode was terrible.
The first episode,
absolutely dreadfully bad. Everything I hate on television.
They try and put too much in the show all at once. It feels like maybe you make it more episodes, it becomes a better show. Okay. Because there's too much content for the amount of time that I am sitting here.
Okay, how is I hear the timeline gets a little goofy, that it like
yes, it is non-linear. Okay. And you do not understand this until much later, which is made a very confusing show even more confusing.
Okay. So what do you think so far? Overall,
I am enjoying the Henry Cavill, even though he is just doing the standard thing. Is I am Geralt, and this is how he talks. But beyond this, there are boobs on the show. It wants to be like the Game of the Thrones.
Okay, got it. Yeah, no, because I've heard great things about this, and this is one of those.
I don't think it's great, but it has its moments.
This is one of those things where when I hear people say it's great, I just don't believe them. I believe that they're not.
I think you have to believe that they really like the fantasy shit.
Okay,
because if you are not, if you. What I would say is that if you love fantasy at the expense of maybe good narrative, you will love this.
Okay.
Now, if you need a good narrative and maybe fantasy can take it or leave it, then maybe you don't like it so much.
Okay, so this wouldn't be something I would watch with my wife because she's not a big fantasy fan, right?
No.
Unless she really likes...
The Henry Cavill bod?
Yeah, sorry. Yes. This is terrible. When I think about him, I cough. It's
the Henry Cavill bod.
Yeah, right.
He is a very sexy man, but there are also very many sexy ladies in the show.
Okay. Yeah, so, should I watch it?
I don't know. I don't think you would like it very much.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and get on to things that I've heard are good, that I believe people on.
Now, talking about those things.
Sure.
I have started, I don't know if you know this about me, newsflash, I am a big anime fan.
You too.
Huge. I love the cartoons. I have recently started watching a new anime. It's called Demon Slayer.
Okay, how is this?
It is fucking gorgeous.
What's it on? What
I am watching
service?
I am watching it on Hulu.
Okay. I'm glad you can share which streaming service it's on this time. You don't have to,
What are you talking about?
Comment.
I've never. Okay. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the one that was playing like week to week that you were actually watching as it was airing in Japan or whatever.
Oh, yes.
Unless you were flying to Japan to watch
I feel like you are confusing me with home again.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so used to doing the show.
But also, yes, I also did that. Yes.
Okay.
But also, this show has some of the most beautiful animation I have seen in a modern anime. It has great, unbelievable fight scenes.
Okay.
So bloody and amazing. I love demons. Demons are great.
Everyone loves a good demon, right?
Great stories. You talk about Dracula, the new Netflix show Dracula, which I am also a part of because I am much like Dracula.
Okay.
Yes, I love this show, but this has a Dracula-like character.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know his name. It's in Japanese.
You don't know his name, or you can't say his name?
I cannot pronounce
Can you
it.
picture it in your head? Can you spell it for me?
No.
No?
Sometimes.
Can you spell it, please? Can you look it up? I mean, I think the listeners would appreciate this.
Okay, I will use... Do you have one of those devices that people hold in their hands?
No. I want to hear Werner say this name.
Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. I will use... How do you use the Google?
You go to google.com and you type in...
Okay,
That's what we should be advertising for Google, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Google. It's a GOOGLE. Now, is this a .com or .net?
.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, here we go. Villain in a show called Demon Slayer. Okay, so do you want to see this name?
Yes, I will say it first if you want me to.
Okay.
Muzan Kibutsuji. Muzan Kibutsuji.
Muzan Kibutsuji.
Okay, fine. There we go. It wasn't as bad as I expected. How lame. What a
I had to try.
Really?
I do not want to offend. No, but he is a very Dracula-like character.
Okay, sounds fun.
Also, Twist has a family.
Okay.
Of humans.
Sure.
The main character is amazing. Main story is he comes home one day. His family has all been killed by a demon, except for his sister, who has now become a demon.
Okay.
And demons need to feed on human flesh in this world. Otherwise, they will go feral.
Go feral. Okay.
But if she... But with the power of family love...
Grayskull?
Yes, the power of Grayskull. With the power of family love... she is learning to not eat people.
Okay.
And also he becomes a demon slayer, which is a secret part of society that nobody knows about. And it's fucking sweet.
Sweet.
High recommendation.
Which one do I feel like I need to start one soon. Vinland Saga still the one to watch?
Vinland Saga would be the one if that you are not an anime fan,
okay.
You will probably enjoy.
Got it.
This one... Maybe not so much.
Is it better than the Castlevania anime?
It is leagues better.
Okay, good.
It's not even in the same
league.
League.
League's better, not in the same league.
Not in your league.
Okay, all right.
Women's league. Babies league.
Oh, so you're mid-season in this too, or what?
I don't know. I'm just naming leagues.
No, I'm just saying for this show. You're not through a full season.
No, I am. Okay. I am somewhere in the middle, but also maybe at the beginning.
Oh, okay. So I've only got a couple more to mention. I did watch a foreign film named Monos.
Oh, yes.
And that was pretty good. I didn't think it was amazing. I'm doing this thing where I'm kind of spotting people's top lists of 2019, and I'm trying to get as many things as I can in.
Yes.
Before we do our best of episode. This one is basically about like a little cartel band, like has these 8 like a Colombian cartel has these 8 children, like teenagers living up on this mountain. And they've got guns and shit. And basically they're up there to, they're protecting this hostage that they've taken, this American hostage. And it's funny because the woman, who plays the hostage was the wife in Togo and also is in that Stephen King, The Outsider show that just started on HBO. So this is just one of those weird things where this woman who I don't really ever see. I mean, I think I've seen her in shit before, but all of a sudden there's 3 things.
Yes.
And one of them is like a Spanish, like foreign film. But anyway,
range. She has the range.
It's very, what's the name of that story with the kids on the island? Fuck. What the hell is the name of that goddamn story?
Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies. Thank you. Yeah, where it's like they're trying to run this little structured group and it doesn't work out very well. Pretty good performances in it from the kids. The lady in it is good. I thought it was pretty good looking movie. I wasn't like massively blown away by this, but I would recommend it. It's I'm going to give it a B. I'll give it a B. I'm giving out Bs today.
Yes.
But But yeah, there was that. And then I also, because I saw 1917, it put me in kind of a war movie mood. So on Sunday, I actually queued up Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, it's a wonderful film.
It's incredible.
Vin Diesel in his greatest role.
I mean, that's the best performance in the movie by far is Vin Diesel. When I think Saving Private Ryan.
Yes.
I mean, you can't,
First name, Vin Diesel.
First you think about like Vin Diesel, and then you think about like the tragic loss that we suffered in that war.
First it is Vin Diesel, and then also on second billing is also Vin Diesel.
Yes.
That's how great he is.
And then
two billings.
And then what? And then it's the American troops who passed during World War II.
Then third billing is Vin Diesel featuring, and then it is Tom Hanks.
Oh, God. Oh, Tom Hanks. Okay. But yes, everyone in it is great.
Yes.
The whole crew of dudes who go to find him, they're all great. You've got like Tom Sizemore in there. And he apparently went off the fucking deep end, but he's great in the movie. Ed Burns, what's his name? The guy who plays the sniper. I always forget his fucking name. He was actually in Crawl this year. Shit.
Does it matter?
It doesn't. But yes, they're all great. Matt Damon is great. There are moments in this is one of those movies where the ending makes me cry every time that I've ever seen it.
Because they saved the Private Ryan.
Yes. And, God, that scene where they let that fucker go. And then at the end, he,
Yes.
Oh, it's just the worst.
What are you going to do? It's war.
You just shoot him. Kill him, I guess. That was kind of funny to me. It's like, what's the lesson there?
The lesson is that war is hell.
And no matter what decision you make, you're fucked. Like,
yes.
Barry Pepper, by the way. Good old Barry Pepper. But yes, Giovanni Ribisi. And it's funny watching it, too, because there's like, Walter White, Bryan Cranston is in there as the guy who kind of brings the letter, the letters to the main dude who makes the decision to pull Ryan out.
Yes.
Nathan Fillion is in there. He's the first Private Ryan that they find who isn't the Private Ryan that they're looking for. Ted Danson, it's one of those things where all these people pop up and they should all be proud because it's probably on every one of the list of all of their movies. It is up there with the best movies they've ever been in because it's that good.
Yes. 100% agree.
Is it Tom Hanks' best movie, Werner?
I am always partial to Big.
Okay.
Who does not want to watch a child go and work at the toy factory
and play piano on the
giant piano
with Frank Logia?
He also, I think he may have gotten laid. You never know. Is very ambiguous.
Yeah, it's a little odd.
Yes, it's a movie of its time.
It is very odd. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also she was smoking, so who cares?
Yeah, I don't remember. Was she really smoking cigarettes during that?
I mean, she was smoking hot.
Oh, okay.
For the 80s.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't even remember who that was.
And no one does. We all remember Tom.
Yeah. I mean,
he has the heart of a child, but the body of a man. This is why he was chosen.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Well, yeah, I think that's all I have today.
Or maybe Turner and Hooch.
Ooh, that's a dark horse there.
It's maybe not his finest work.
It's a dark horse. But yeah, I'm done. Werner, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
You are
do you
welcome.
have anything to plug?
No, you will see me on many things to come.
Okay.
Unless you don't.
Great, thanks. Good job. Again, reminder, Downright Nerdy Podcast this weekend. I believe it is, I don't know if it's Saturday or Sunday. I'm not going to lie to you. Just Google or look up YouTube, Downright Nerdy Podcast, and subscribe. And you'll be notified. Click the bell on his show.
Yes, click the bell.
Yes.
That is the thing that they want you to do on the YouTubes. Also, click the bell. Also, subscribe. Also, like and comment.
On Board Nanoid's YouTube page as well.
Yes, I hear you have.
And all of our content. So I'll let Werner, you can end the show however you'd like.
Well, I'm starting a new documentary. It's called Living in Jackson's Closet. And I just want to see the baby.